You ever felt guilty for growing? Like you're healing, evolving, becoming a better version of yourself. But in that process, some people just start to feel far away or like you're losing that connection with them. Not because you're better than them or superior than them in any sort of way, but just different. What is up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. If you don't know me, my name is Ishaan and welcome to the video. There's always this surreal moment right before a big life transition. Like I look around, I'm soaking in all the good and the bad memories, but also simultaneously grieving what was. Because deep down, I know that life will never be the same again. I've experienced this moment several times in my life, and you probably have too. A couple of the instances that I can think of that are like extremely, extreme turning points in my life. First one being in 2013 when I left India with my family to move to New York City. I was just 13 years old. I left literally lifelong friends behind, stepped into this strange, unfamiliar world where I didn't know anyone, didn't even speak English all the time before this. Like, yeah, I'd learned English in school, but like we would not be speaking that unless we were forced to in our English class. Then graduating from high school, moving away from everything comfortable because I went to college away from my friends and my family, even like outside of New York, which pushed me through the uncertainty to build new connections and really start figuring out who it is that I am outside my family bubble. After college graduation, I left the East Coast completely to move hundreds of miles away to the Midwest to start a new job in healthcare tech at Epic, which was another exploratory experience that again let me step out of my family bubble, but also my friends bubble, to figure out what it is that I want to do, who it is that I am beyond just what other people see me as. And then a year and a half later, saying goodbye to the stability that I had built at Epic to pursue my passion in a PhD program again in the Midwest, starting over again and again and again. Each moment in my life, whenever I've had this major transition, has been marked by this weird, strange grief. It's a quiet sadness that I feel like nobody in the self-improvement or personal growth space really talks about. The self-improvement world often glorifies leaving people behind when they're not growing at your pace. But I want to go into the nuance of why it's okay to outgrow people in your journey. Not from a place of superiority or thinking that, oh, I'm better than you and you're not growing, so I gotta leave you behind. But accepting that our life paths are different. Our life paths are different because we're unique and different individuals. And authenticity requires you to let go of the attachment. In every turning point, in every move, I've found this lesson that is so hard to learn. It's so difficult to learn because when you spend time somewhere, you get attached, you build these bonds with people, you build bonds with the things and activities that you do there. Like, I'm thinking about how the gym is a big part of my life, and like I vividly remember my workouts in different spaces because I enjoy that so much, and leaving that kind of setting behind too, it's like sometimes there's some grief attached to it. But lesson that I've had to learn in every move is that growth often means letting go, not of people necessarily specifically, but letting go of attachment to comfort, attachment to expectations, and most importantly, letting go of the attachment to who you once were. I will say that again. Letting go of the attachment to who you once were. Again, not from a place of resentment, but from love. Because staying small or staying unchanged just to maintain comfort for others isn't love. It's fear. It's the fear that it's driven by attachment. But I need you to know that it's okay to move forward without everyone cheering you on. It's okay to walk alone for a while to find yourself and your path. I don't know why I stuttered there. It's okay to walk alone for a while to find yourself and your path. It doesn't mean that you're cold-hearted. It just means that you're honoring the person that you're becoming. And you have to live life that feels authentic to you. And the ones that are truly meant to be a part of your next chapter of your life, they'll meet you there. They're gonna be there. You won't have to force it. You're not gonna have to force anything when something is meant to be a part of your life. There's not gonna be resistance. It's just gonna be alignment. And take my experience on this, or trust me on this, if you want the learning without the scar. Life will tell you exactly when you need to let go of some people. It will tell you, and it will push that in your face. And if you fight it, if you resist it, it will take them away even faster and so much more abruptly that you're gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? Damn, and now I'm tempted to go into the experience of what happened, but fuck it, I'm gonna just talk about it for 2 minutes. I think when I graduated from college in 2022 and then moved to Wisconsin, I really clinged on to some of my college friends, and that was partially because I didn't know anyone in Wisconsin. I didn't have any friends here just yet, and at the same time I just missed that college life. Like, I missed them, and part of it was also because, you know, I was still deeply in love with my ex-girlfriend, or my, you know, we had broken up by then, so yes, my ex-girlfriend at the time. And we had mutual friends, so we would still FaceTime here and there. So it was like a kind of a messy situation, if you ask me. And we can unpack this in a later video. But that I was trying so hard to cling on to them when really all I had to do was let go to make space for new connections to enter my life, because what I was forcing was not in alignment with who I was becoming, and it was not in alignment with who my friends were at the time either. Like, we started living such different lives that it was really hard and difficult to connect with them. And yeah, we can unpack this in a different video, but I really just wanted to give you the experience of when this happened. So if you're also holding on to connections out of fear or obligation, bro, I'm telling you, you have permission to loosen this grip. You have permission to let go and not feel guilty for this. Letting go can be the purest act of love for your past, present, and your future self. I'm gonna say that again. Letting go can be the purest act of love for your past, present, and future self. I'll wrap it up here. If you've ever felt this weird grief or pain, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what helped you get through it. And if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.